All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. It is October 14th, and I wanted to go ahead and start another video for the house updates. So we've got some exciting stuff going on currently. Sorry about the hood, but it is really cold this morning. Starting off on the back of the house here, we have a giant hole in the ground. That's going to be for the septic tank. Back there, I don't know if you can see it, but they've got, looks like they've got the leach lines run. We'll walk back here, I'll show you that. So there's our leach lines. This is where they all form meet, and then they run around that way. Got the leach lines for the septic system. You know, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last update video, but all the exterior doors, with the exception of the garage door, have also been installed on the house. Don't have handles or knobs or anything like that on them, but they're all up, including the one to the basement, sliding glass door out the back of the house, front door, side door out of the garage as well. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. All right, I have one more update. Around the front of the house. For the last update for this particular update, we have a water line. Runs all the way out to the road and into the side of the house. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's probably pretty dark down in that hole. But we've got our water line run. Again, our excavator's been pretty busy the last day or two. Also got new gravel. Probably can't really tell that, but it's new. Which is good. So you can see here, water line goes all the way out to the road down there. And in addition, because some of you may be aware, I do share the driveway with my aunt, and she usually parked pretty much right where I'm standing, which unfortunately will block the access to my house. So we had them go ahead and put a small gravel parking slot over here for her, so that way she has a place to park and doesn't block my driveway. But that's gonna do it. That's gonna be my update for October 14th. So stick around for the next update. I'm not sure when that's gonna be, but things are moving right along here, moving pretty quick. So see you on the next update. All right, everybody, I wanted to give one last quick update on October 14th, and this just happened, actually. They delivered our septic tank. So, septic tank is delivered. They should be here a little bit later to, I'm thinking, probably finish up the septic tank. So, just talked to the superintendent of the job. Everything's going pretty well. Asked a few questions, went through one minor change, and yeah. So that's it. I'll see you on the next update. All right, everybody. Well, time for another update on the house. So I'm not 100% sure what all you all have already seen. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through the stuff that is out here happening. So first things first, we have electricity. So as you can see, we've got electric run throughout the house. And then, yeah, we had a meeting where we had to go through and talk about different things that we wanted, stuff like that. So we made some adjustments and plug there, plug there. That's going to be on either side of our bed. There are TV plugs up on the walls. That's for our bedroom. And then the one above that's going to be above the fireplace. I'll take you downstairs. You can see some stuff down there. Now we got our breaker box right here. So far, we've only got a few breakers here. One for the plugs in the garage, one for our sump pump, and then furnace right there. So furnace is in. I'm pretty sure you've seen that though. And then there's the plug for the sump and sewage pump right there. All right, I think you've seen where the water comes in over there already. All right, I'll take you out back. One thing with the plumbing, actually, we had them raise for the shower head, so it's significantly higher. I'm not exactly a super tall individual, but I am not short, and I don't like to duck when I take a shower, so I had them raise up the shower heads in both of the bathrooms. All right, go out through the sliding door. Alright, I don't know if you've seen this, but we have our septic run out here to our septic tank. Alright, and then they have all the piping run all the way back to the leach field, so I'll walk you back there. Got all this covered up and finished, so it's a step in the right direction anyway. Ooh, a lot more rocks back here than I thought there were. Well, looks like they even covered up my distribution box, which is right here where the distribution box is, right here underneath this pole here. You can see if you look back toward the house that this is downhill. It doesn't really look like it, but it is downhill. And then from here I am pretty much on top of my leach lines. Talked to my dad about what we were gonna seed back here. I thought about doing some alfalfa or something like that. I think we're probably just gonna do like a pasture blend grass, essentially hay. Not doing anything as fancy as alfalfa, but plus it's a little late to plant that. But the pasture blend we can plant right now, so we'll probably do that. Head back toward the house. Oh boy. Sorry about the wind noise. Unfortunately, not a whole lot I can do about it. Plumbing has passed inspection. I'm assuming because they covered up the septic leach lines and stuff like that. I'm guessing that's also passed inspection, but I don't know yet. I don't know for sure though. All right. Coming up on the side of the house, there's one more kind of cool thing I want to show you. We're paying a pretty penny for it, but we are going to put a 50 amp camper connection on the outside here of the garage here. So that way, when we park the camper right here on this gravel, we'll be able to plug it in and have a full connection as opposed to just basic connection. Again, sorry about the wind. All right, and there's one more plug they have in the garage here. This would be for the other breaker that we showed you downstairs. But that's so they can start testing stuff once it gets down into there. Looks like they do have it run for our doorbell. And there's the inspection sticker for our plumbing inspection. So we are moving right along. From what I've gathered from my superintendent of the job, we have to wait for the framing inspection. And then once they do the framing inspection, we'll be coming in here ourselves, and we are going to insulate and soundproof some of these walls just around the bathrooms. So that way, someone's taking a shower or anything like that, you're not keeping everybody else awake. And not only that, but I don't want my wife and I to keep the kids awake, because we stay up later than they do, that kind of stuff. So once we get that framing inspection done, we'll be doing some work on the house ourselves, actually, which is pretty cool. But we're also going to add backer boards here so that we can install the televisions, make it a little bit easier. I don't have to worry about trying to find a stud and stuff like that. So we'll be adding that kind of stuff in there soon enough. Anyway, that's my update today for October 22nd. I'll see you on the next update. All right, everybody, it is October 28th, and this actually just happened to work out really well. I am actually working from my parents' house today, and they happen to be doing some work out here. It's the first work they've done in quite some time. So my aunt and my dad will be very happy to hear that they are finally covering up the water lines. So everybody will be really happy to see this. But let's walk over here. You see they've already kind of got it covered down to the road. And there he is. Looking good. In addition, they have also covered up the septic line. So you can see here, we don't have the big ditch across here anymore. And they haven't really cleaned this up any, but you can see here the septic tank is mostly covered. They got to get another collar to put on top of that to raise it up to where the ground level is going to be. So I imagine it's probably going to look like this for another little bit until they get that new collar put on there. But yeah, that's a pretty cool update. I just happened to be out here working from my parents' house today when this happened. So looked out the window, saw a truck parked back here. Thought, oh, that's pretty cool. They're actually out here working on it. But my dad and my aunt will be very, very happy that they're finally covering up this water line. I mean, I'm excited about it too, don't get me wrong. But it was kind of affecting them a little bit more than it's affecting me at the moment. So, alrighty. Stay tuned. We'll be back with another update hopefully soon. All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome to another update on the house. It is currently November 11th, and I wanted to give an update because we're going to be doing some work here momentarily. Actually, I will be doing it along with my dad. We are going to be insulating the interior walls, not only in the house, but also in the garage as well. So I'm just coming out here to get a count of how much insulation I actually need to buy. But as you can see here, and as you can probably hear by the lack of echo in my voice, we've already got insulation, at least a little bit here, around the exterior walls of the house. Looks like they did an absolutely wonderful job. And yeah, like I said, I just got to get some soundproofing insulation between the bedrooms and yeah, get it all figured out. But anyway, not much of an update today, but that's what I got so far. So stick around. Next thing you see will be us going through and actually doing some insulation work. So anyway, I'll talk at you later. All right, everybody, we are here. We are insulating the walls in between the interior walls here. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy the time lapse. It's kind of cool to be doing work on my own house. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of exciting today. All right, everybody, well, we are finally done with the insulation. It took us 2 6-hour days, so about 12 hours total. But this is what it looks like in Laura and my bedroom. And then that's between our room and Rosalind's room, and you guys can't see any of this. So never mind, I'm not even gonna show you that. It made it significantly darker in here. But what else we did was, again, I don't know if you can see that or not, but we took a couple of blocks so that we can mount our TV above our fireplace. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. That's kind of unfortunate. All right, and lastly, we did finish the garage, the drywall. I'm sorry, not the drywall, the insulation in the garage as well. This went super quickly. Got our garage door here. I don't know if I ever pointed that out or not, but we have a garage door. And there you go. All right, so, I mean, we have our insulation inspection tomorrow. Drywall is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. And I believe they're gonna start hanging drywall on Tuesday. So, for the next update, and probably the last one on this video, I will, I'll see y'all in a minute. And hopefully the next time I see you, we will have drywall on most of the walls. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Alrighty, everybody. Well, it's time for the last update, and as you can already see, and honestly probably hear from the echo, we have drywall. So they were able to get all of the drywall hung in the entirety of the house. It looks freaking fantastic. But I mean, from here, everything is starting to move a little bit, and I apologize that I don't sound all that great right now. I currently have the flu. And I'm just out here just to take it in. So that being said, that's it. This is it. So the next update that you guys get will probably be when it's all said and done. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. If you're getting ready to go to bed, you have a good night's sleep, and I will see you on the next one.